All right, this question will go to Rosanna, and it has to do with the animal shelters. Chino Hills currently contracts with the Inland Valley Humane Society, an animal shelter with a kill for space policy. If our city contracts with a no-kill agency to provide adoption services for each dog and cat in need, our city will become no-kill. What is your position on a no-kill animal shelter in Chino Hills City limits?
I actually, that's part of my platforms. I support a no-kill policy in the city of Chino Hills, and no-kill means exactly what it says. The only time you put down an animal would be if they're sick or they're dangerous to the public. At the present time, we have IVHS, and they are not working, I understand, with the orphanage of the priceless pets, who are currently rescuing our dogs here in the city of Chino Hills. If IVHS is not willing to work with the orphanage or any program that rescues animals, then we need to find someone else, quite frankly. We need a no-kill policy, and there's no middle ground. There's no humane policy. It's no-kill. Thank you.
I strongly support no-kill Chino Hills. There are over 500 cities that we know of that are no-kill cities. No-kill doesn't mean that no animal goes down, because there are going to always be animals that are sickly or just so aggressive that they can't be helped. And in those instances, we may have to contract to have those animals euthanized. But right now, we're having animals euthanized to make room for more animals to be put in the cages. That's just unacceptable. We have alternatives to it. We have people ready to step up and save the animals in our community and find them loving homes to be loving companions to families and seniors. We have to step up now. If Inland Valley isn't going to work with us, then we need to find a new partner. And for $490,000 a year, I don't think it'll be hard.
I too agree that we should become a no-kill environment in Chino Hills. Ray and I are on an ad hoc committee as far as the last 9 or 10 months that have been exploring the possibilities. It's a real struggle to find someone that will take the animals that were put down that shouldn't have been put down. But we had Inland Valley contracted and had the inspection today at priceless. So that took place already. I don't know what the results are, but it sounds like it was positive. Inland Valley Humane Society is kind of coming on board with other concepts also, and they may be working with all the shelters locally to kind of up their game also. And that's fairly recent. I will probably in the paper this weekend. But there's no question, if we can find homes for just the dogs, for the 102 dogs that were put down that shouldn't have been put down in 2013, which seems very achievable. We can make that happen. We just need to find entities that can do it. I think Priceless Pets will be that entity ultimately. At least my hope has been that way. And I think that'll be a solution that we can pray for.
I too support the no-kill zone in our community. I was born and raised with pets in the household. My children grew up with pets. I have a couple of child dogs who passed away because of old age, and their remains are still at home. I think there's really got to be a better way for IVHS to manage overpopulation and overcrowding, and not just by putting dogs to sleep. I agree that some really aggressive dogs maybe have to be put down, but for those animals that are being used as companions, not just pets, for some people of our community, companions because they live by themselves. And the community really need to do something sooner than later. I know that this mayor addressed this in the state of the city when asked that, are we going to have a no-kill zone in our community in 1 year? Of course, the person that was asked said yes, and then they just moved forward. So I support that, and I hope it happens less than a year. Thank you.
I know we're going to be a no-kill city, and there's not even any question whatsoever it's going to happen. I'm also on an ad hoc committee with Mr. Rogers. Today I was at the inspection that we had over at the orphanage, and I was very proud of the group that came together to be ready for this inspection. You guys did a tremendous job. I fully appreciate it. IVHS, hopefully they get on board. If not, maybe we need to look somewhere else. There's other cities out there such as Upland. They need some support, and I'm willing to communicate and talk with them to come up with a solution to this problem. Once again, I support no kill, period.